What do you mean you try?
No, like I tell him, but
okay,
like
but
he's too small to understand.
But I don't give a shit. It's like at a certain point, what do you do when a tantrum is thrown? You just give in?
No, not all the time.
Yes, you do.
Well, not all the time.
That's kind of what you were saying, though.
Okay, yeah, not all the time though.
Well, why do you sometimes then? Because we legitimately can't afford it.
I guess I feel bad, I guess.
Yeah, and I would too.
Yeah.
I would too. I get it. But are you going to feel worse when, the kid in high school has girls over and he's at his grandma's house with his mom? Are you going to feel worse when you can't provide a single cent to college?
Yes.
Are you going to feel worse when he is putting his life on hold to support you because you have nothing for retirement at that point? Yeah, I'd feel worse at that point than just saying no on a McFry.
Yeah.
Really, it just comes down to that. The child conversation is a little harder for me to navigate, I'll be honest and candid. But that is a conversation and responsibility that just needs to happen on your behalf as a mother, because mathematically this is not working out. And there are longer term real consequences actually coming down in the future of his life if you do not get your taken care of now.
Yes, I agree with you on that.
Well, good. Maybe put some action behind it then.
I will.
Why haven't you?
Well, I started kind of. Well,
any statements?
What, this month?
Okay, yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing. That's like me going on Biggest Loser and starting a diet 2 days before. That's not funny.
I know. Yeah, well, I try to start. I started paying this credit card down, but it's hard because they take $80. They start taking the $80 this month.
Yeah. You have a balance of $635, which, I mean, in the grand scheme of, median salary, median household income, it's like we should be able to take care of this relatively quickly. But with an $185 minimum monthly payment because of how you've been managing this card, mix that with you earning a really just, on the lower end of the salary scale. Well, it's not even salary, it's hourly, but, it's essentially that guaranteed 40. But that makes that hard, especially the $185. So just this when we're talking net, 185 divided by the 2,000 that comes in, this is already almost 10%. Almost 10%
of my paycheck.
Of your two paychecks.
Yeah.
Of your two paychecks. Almost 20% of one paycheck. Now there's fees, $39 fees, and interest of $15.46. Again, we have a $635 balance.
Yes.
Yeah, what's the limit? $500.
Well, it's all the fees that they charge.
Well, you know how you get the fees you don't pay or you're above. And I don't see a payment happening here. Not even an attempt of a payment. Not even a call to the credit card company saying, I can't make this payment. Can we lower the minimum of the payment and the interest so I can pay it off?
I did not know that. I will call them. I didn't know they could.
Well, I don't even know if that's the full solution, but no attempt from your end.
Well, I started, like I said.
No, you didn't.
I paid $80 on the first.
Listen. I say this to every guest, and I'll say it to you. I don't care what you did 2 days before the show. 2 days before the show is nothing. That's a scramble to look decent before you sit at this table. That's nothing. It's the actions that we've been doing for months, for a year, for a decade. Those are what we break. You doing something for a couple days is nothing, because you leave here and you go into the habits you've been doing since forever, not in a habit that you did for 2 days. It's not a habit. It's an action that you did. A quick little try to look good action. That's what always happens. And so, no, I'm not going to sit here, give you a high five for that. I'm not. I'm sorry. Okay. It's just, that's not helpful to you. It's really not.
It's not. That's why I'm here.
And it's a past due fee. It's a past due fee. The thing is, you're right. It is all the fees that have gotten up there, but the minimum payment was probably $20 to $40 before. 25. So why weren't you paying a $25 fee? Because now you've gotten yourself in a position. The $20 fee, the $20 fee, the $20 fee. $20 fee was 1% of your paycheck. 1% of your paycheck. 1%. And now we're up to 10 because we decided we didn't want to pay $20, but we wanted to spend $250 getting McNug.
I know. It wasn't on the credit card, though.
Huh?
Nothing. It wasn't on the credit
No.
card.
How'd you build all the credit cards then? How'd you build this balance?
Yeah, it was just random.
So it was
crap.
then. So it was.
Yeah, random crap.
Well, there you go. So it was. Why'd you just try to tell me it wasn't on the card? No, why'd you just try to tell me that? Try to deflect?
Maybe. No.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe no.
No, I'm not trying to deflect, Caleb. I'm trying to get to a better position in my situation.
What? That's not an answer to my question. What? You can't just sit and laugh.
Okay, I know.
Just trying to answer a question. So we're not going to get to the bottom of this, is it? It isn't a, why did you not pay your bills? That's not going to, there it is.
I didn't, when I was like struggling and I couldn't make it, like some people told me, well, don't pay it. Like they'll, like eventually they'll disappear. And I know.
Disappear. It'll go to collections.
Yeah, it'll
and then
go
it
to
still
collections.
takes.
And I know, I was like, well, I don't want that. Like, I don't want it to go to collections because I want to move out. I want to get my own place. I
It's
want
going to be hard with the credit.
Yes, exactly. And I had good credit. And I want my son to have his own place. I like, but I still couldn't pay it. I still couldn't make the payments. So what do? I listened to these people and stopped paying for the credit cards.
When did you listen to them?
Probably like in the beginning of the year.
How successful are they?
Not very. I mean,
So that's who we listen to?
well, they have money, but they don't
Do
have
they
credit
have
cards,
money?
From what they tell me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's having money to you?
I guess they have, like, they don't have to. Well, because I don't know their situation, but I know they've always, when I see them, they always have money
Oh
with
gosh,
them.
they're like, they got the flex
But like
on them.
that I know of is they don't have credit cards. Like, not like I had a good credit score back in 2022, and I kind of messed it up.
Well, what is it today?
2024, 2 years ago.
What's your credit score today?
Oh, it went down to 530.
Oh, that's
and
really not good. 530.
Yes, it was like really.
We're going to the 400 soon.
Yeah. I was able to get my car back in 2022 by myself
Car
with my
back?
own credit. No, like a new car, which is another dumb decision.
Is that in today's statements?
Yeah, it should be.
You always had debt like this?
Well, no. Okay, when I was younger, when I started building my credit, I messed it up back when I was 22. Paid it off, build my credit.
How'd you pay it off?
I just paid the cards.
Okay.
And then build my credit again. I guess my car payment back then would help me with my credit score. So then I started getting more credit cards. Once I paid it off, they're like, oh, here, you qualify for this credit card.
Yeah.
So they gave me more credit cards, and then I got them again.